Self-love. A guided visualization meditation. Let us prepare ourselves for meditation on self-love. We need to be willing to fall in love with every morning. I invite you to approach this session with compassion. Waking up this morning, I smile. 24 brand new hours are before me. I vow to live fully in each moment and to look at all beings with eyes of compassion. Thich Nhat Hanh. My name is Meena, and I believe self-care and well-being should be accessible to everyone, anywhere in the world. You as a messenger have to live your message. Rabindranath Tagore, my favorite poet, says, "Love is the only reality, and it is not a mere sentiment. It is the ultimate truth that lies at the heart of creation." Centering yourself, gently close your eyelids and allow your attention gently to go to the center of your chest, in the region of your heart. Just breathe at your own rhythm. Spend a few seconds to check your posture. Your self-love guided visualization practice has now begun. Self-love is inquiring. Ask yourself, who am I? Do I belong to myself? I belong everywhere I go, no matter where it is and who I'm with, as long as I don't betray myself. Brené Brown. And in this space of comfort, allow your sankalpa, your intention, to arise. Every conscious action begins with an intention. Sankalpa, which is simply a positive statement in the present tense that expresses your heart's desire or resolve. Belonging and loving yourself is the greatest work you will do in this lifetime. State your intention to yourself 3 times in the present tense. I love and approve of myself, or I rejoice in who I am. Self-love is when you appreciate and value yourself. It means paying attention to your feelings. When you accept responsibility for your emotions, you are less vulnerable to the actions of others. Being vulnerable and sharing your feelings with someone is a major form of self-love, regardless of how uncomfortable it is. Label each emotion that you feel. The more specific you are, the more focused you become on the emotional pain you are trying to release. Witness the emotion. Notice any physical sensations associated with the emotional memory. Release the emotion. Releasing the emotion draws a line between your past and who you are right now. This is your sadhana practice. Anything that inspires, enriches, nourishes, and fulfills you can be your sadhana practice. Sadhana is a pure labor of love, self-love. Prayer, meditation, asana practice, pranayama, self-care can be your sadhana. What is your sadhana? If you don't have one, what would you like it to be? What would you like to cultivate in your life? What practices will help you honor yourself? As the Zen saying suggests, you should handle your mind like the skillful rider of a horse, with neither too tight nor too loose a rein. Life is a continual process of creating and releasing. As we release the things in our lives that we no longer need, we open ourselves to new experiences, healthier relationships, and greater freedom to express who we really are. We are now collectively cultivating self-love. Let us try to have a romantic relationship with our breath and learn to treat ourselves with kindness. Love yourself just as you are, concentrating on the rise and fall of the abdomen, or the sensation of your breath passing through your lips or nostrils. Surrender with simplicity to this moment. Inhale, and God approaches you. Hold the inhalation, and God remains with you. Exhale, and you approach God. Hold the exhalation and surrender to God. Tirumalai Krishnamacharya. It is important to remember that when we embrace stillness in meditation, the practice creates powerful shifts in our mind and body physiology. The importance of remembering these simplest awareness tools can be profound. Relax. Take your time to steady your mind by focusing on the sensations of breathing in your belly or chest. Become mindful of your feeling tones as they come and go. They are constantly changing. No one needs to own them. Become aware of your relaxed and undisturbed presence. Accept and be at peace with whatever is arising in your mind. Loving yourself is a quiet thing, and self-love becomes a gift of creating space and holding your values. Get a sense of being on your own side. Allow your attention to scan your body with love. Freely go to places of discomfort. Do you feel any mental pain? With compassion, accept it. Feel the air around you. Expand your awareness beyond the walls of your room, beyond all boundaries, freeing yourself. Sitting quietly, place your attention in the region of your heart. Feel the symmetry between heart and head, masculine and feminine, and material and spiritual desires. If your heart is a volcano, how shall you expect flowers to bloom? Khalil Gibran. Your heart is the most sensitive area of the body and mind. Feel its warm, loving radiance. If this warm, loving sensation is absent, think of an experience that brings it back with a smile. Silently say to yourself, I love and accept myself exactly as I am. Ask yourself silently, if loving yourself is a wholehearted acceptance, how will you know when you have arrived home? In order to be whole, we must accept all of ourselves. So witness your heart open and begin to arrange all parts of yourself in that sacred room. In our moments together on self-love, let us now tune into our heart chakra mantra. Yam, yam, yam. I am love and joy. Mindfully visualize the heart chakra's image, a 6-pointed star, the shape associated with the anahata element, air. Observe the circle of 12 deep red petals around the 6-pointed star. This heart chakra image is also known as yantra. Yam is the seed sound for enliving the heart chakra, the space of feelings and emotions. Imprint the image on your mind and heart. Visualize and observe the triangles. The upward pointing triangle represents Shiva, or passive masculine energy. The downward pointing triangle stands for Shakti, active, creative, feminine energy. Sense how this chakra forms the body's energetic point of balance. Visualize the yantra as an energy pattern within your chest. Its 12 petals, rays of brilliant energy, and its mantra, Yam, radiating outward. Yam, Yam. If you feel too burdened and need to shed emotional weight, place your hands in prana mudra. Your well-being is at your fingertips. Join the tips of your thumbs to the tips of your ring and little fingers. Rest the back of your hands on your knees with palms facing upward. The human body is like a miniature of the universe, made up of the 5 elements: fire, air, water, earth, and sky. When we become stressed or ill, the proportions of these elements go out of balance. Your thumb is Agni, the fire. Index finger, Vayu, air. Middle finger, Akash, space. Ring finger, Prithvi, earth. Little finger, Jal, water. The roots of all diseases ultimately lie in an imbalance of the 5 elements, and therefore can be corrected with mudras. Mudras act like a thermostat, simply seeking the optimal balance of prana. In silence, ask yourself the following questions. Do I keep old relationships hanging in the air? Do I need to release them? Do I allow emotional wounds to control me? For what do I need to forgive myself? Who must I forgive in order to be free? Silently repeat this mantra, Yam, to untie any emotional knots and to let energy rise to the higher chakras so you can embrace the feeling of self-love. Now at your own rhythm, make these affirmations that express the air of change that you desire for embracing self-love. I forgive myself and release all feelings of guilt and hurt. I forgive and I'm grateful for the lessons I learned. My heart feels light and free from burden. I know the great joy of self-love and therefore have great energy. I'm aware of my personal magnetism. The joy lies in my heart. You are the only one who has the exceptional opportunity to truly know you and to discover your single beautiful path. Allow this practice on self-love to be your spark, your flame that is waiting to leap up. Take a few breaths and relax. Maintain breathing awareness, effortlessly exchanging air with your environment. Cultivate the sense of gratitude for the life force circulating through your mind and body. You can explore the sense of self-love, opening out and becoming edgeless, boundless, unlimited, and unconditional. Become a witness to your thoughts. Listen to the words your thoughts say. Thoughts and words create our future experiences. Loving the self is the miracle cure. Say to yourself, I love and accept myself exactly as I am. We are our physical sensations. We are our feelings. Think about the choices you have made since you woke up this morning. Breathing in, I'm in touch with the mindfulness in every cell in my body. Breathing out, I feel nourished by the mindfulness in me. Embrace qualities within you over which you have felt shame and embarrassment. Accepting these qualities allows the negative thoughts to be disconnected. Take a deep breath and imagine yourself in a place of safety and natural beauty, overlooking a lush valley. In your sacred place, envision yourself sitting beneath a powerful tree of self-love. Confess your story. Confess to the sacred archetype, that which has caused you pain. Share your story as if you were with a living being for real. Witness your thoughts. Once you have released your old story to the universe, it is time to celebrate your moment of liberation. Appreciate yourself for having the courage to celebrate self-love. Life is for learning, and self-love is the experience of returning to wholeness. Breathing in, I'm in touch with self-love in every cell in my body. Breathing out, I feel nourished by the energy of self-love in me. Being aware of what you have appreciated in yourself, your efforts, resting in fullness, opening your heart to self-love. When it feels comfortable, take in your space around you with awareness of yourself in it. Keep settling into the breath, perhaps with a growing sense of self-love. Embrace this exceptional opportunity to truly know you and discover your single beautiful path on self-love. Buddha said, "You yourself, as much as anybody in the entire universe, deserves your love and affection." Bring to mind what you have received today, feeling thankful. Gratitude for your gurus and the traditions of knowledge and wisdom that has helped you. Thankful for what has come to you from your practices over time. Appreciating your own efforts, warming your heart, seeing clearly what you have gained through this self-love practice. Ask yourself in silence, what would you like to embrace from your experience today? With simplicity, inhale and exhale. Surrender. You have arrived home. To love oneself is the beginning of a lifelong romance. Oscar Wilde. Your self-love practice has now come to an end. Please join your palms close to your heart. Gently tilt your chin towards the tips of your fingers. And in your sacred space, please join me. Namaste. I honor the place in you in which the entire universe dwells. I honor the place in you which is of love, of truth, of light, and of peace. When you are in that place in you, and I am in that place in me, we are one. It has been a privilege to have shared my life breaths with you. Thank you. Stay well and keep smiling.